I've created a small tool that helps you quickly add depth of field or motion blur effects to your game screenshots. After launching the app, import your image using the button in the top left corner. Once imported, left-click anywhere on the image to set the focus point shown as a red circle. Click the Toggle Depth Map button on the right to switch to Depth Map view. This helps you better visualize the focus point and depth range changes. Range to control the range of the depth of field. Adjust depth curve to fine-tune the fall-off curve within the depth range. Click Toggle Depth Map again to return to normal view. Then adjust blur amount to increase or decrease the blur intensity. By default, it uses bokeh, which simulates real camera lens effects. There's also a Gaussian blur option available. Subtle difference though. When you switch to motion mode, you'll be working with motion blur instead. In this mode, right-click to select the main subject, in this example, the car. Left-click and drag to create an arrow that indicates the motion blur direction. This mode is a bit more computationally intensive, so you might notice some lag. You may need to right-click the subject several times to find the best starting point. Use Toggle Mask to show, hide the green box and red arrow overlays. Toggle Mask Preview shows the mask itself, making it easier to fine-tune the selection area. Radius adjusts the threshold for subject detection, while density controls the density of SAM's search points. You might need to play around with these parameters to get a better feel for how they work. Sometimes you'll need to right-click to redefine the starting point for more accurate results. Once you're roughly happy with the mask, you can fine-tune it using Expand and Feather to adjust the mask edges and softness. After getting a satisfactory mask, click Toggle Mask Preview to return to normal view. Then adjust the motion blur direction and intensity to achieve your desired effect. You can also invert the mask using the Invert Mask button to apply motion blur to the subject instead. Finally, click Save Image in the top right corner to save your work. Let's save another image with depth blur. We'll just need to tweak some parameters. Now we have two images with different blur effects.